What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Fighters video, and today I'll be reacting to TDBricks. While he'll be breaking the unbreakable Lego builds. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Today I'm gonna attempt to build and destroy unbreakable Lego builds, with each build getting bigger and each test getting more extreme. So anyway, let's go. Okay, now one day I randomly decided to visit Legoland, a literal land of Lego, where you'll find hundreds of giant Lego builds made from thousands of pieces. But something I noticed about these builds is that they're completely glued together and don't come
They're glued together so people don't like run into them in that.
apart. So that made me realize, what if I try gluing Lego to see if it can form the most
I mean, it's really good if you're like a collector and don't like play with them, and you have like little kids or like people there. It's kind of best to do that, but if you're gonna play with them, it's best not to do that. Well, that's just my opinion.
Indestructible Lego build possible. It feels illegal, but if Lego can do it, I can too. So I quickly pulled up to the nearest store to my house and bought the strongest glue I could. But before we glue our first Lego build, let's start by gluing a single Lego piece. Wow, it's actually not coming off. I can see why Emmett hates this so much. Next, let's try gluing a single Lego figure to see if he becomes immortal. Ow. Yeah, he's not coming off. Now let's try hitting him with a hammer. Let's go! Oh crap, part of the base plate literally came with his foot. Okay, the first build we're gonna glue is this Lego ball made from 300 bricks. But first, let's test it without being glued. Yeah, as expected, this ball did not survive, so I then rebuilt it, but glued every piece of it together. Okay, I gave it an hour to dry, so let's drop it again. Wow, that really did nothing. So now I'm gonna take this ball outside and keep testing it until it breaks. So first, let's try rolling it. Okay, nothing's happening. Next, let's see if you can kick it. Yes, you can. Next, let's try rolling it down this slide. Wow, this ball is genuinely not breaking. So this next test is gonna need to be even harder, so let's try rolling it down some stairs. Wow, even that didn't work. So I have one final plan, which is surely gonna
Okay, I'm gonna guess that's an 100% break.
break it, and is dropping it off this ledge.
3, 2, 1, go!
Flippin' knew it.
Well, I guess that ball was not indestructible, so on to the next build. This is a brand new iPhone. And this is a brand new iPhone when you don't use a case. So I actually bought a second phone, and this time I'm gonna build a custom Lego case for it using super...
Trust me, that's not gonna survive. The pressure when you drop it, it's gonna shatter the screen or like just crack it.
glue to see if it can protect it. First, let's try dropping it. Okay, that didn't do anything. What about hitting it with a hammer? Apple should make this a real phone case, guys. Now I'm gonna take the phone outside because I'm gonna actually drop it this time, but from my height. Nope. Wow, I dropped it 3 times and it didn't even crack. And for this final test, I'm gonna run this phone case over with a car. Ain't no way that stayed together. Don't be mad, by the way, because this actually isn't a real phone. Before we glue the next big Lego item, I asked my fans what I should glue. This person said to glue a bunch of base plates together. Even without being glued, this thing's already unbreakable. Okay, first let's try dropping it. Wow, it literally sounds like a brick. Okay, it dented the brick, but yeah, this thing's not coming apart. Someone told me to build a super glued Lego tower, so I built this one using small bricks. Alright, let's try this. Oh, we can even use Lego to create illegal connections, like this double-sided brick, or I combine these 2 triangle plates to form 1 square plate. The police are on their way right now. And finally, what about gluing 2 minifigures together? Wait, not that one. Ooh, well, now they're gonna be in a relationship forever. Okay, this next build I'm gonna glue is this Lego airplane made from 500 pieces.
haven't built a Lego set in so flippin' long. The last time I built one, I ended up just quitting because I built a giant Harry Potter castle. I put it up on the shelf and it decided to fall off. Like literally, the whole front flew off, and I can't rebuild it because some of the plates to put tower up broke. So it's kind of useless now. Whatever I build, it's just something custom, like a weird action figure, like Spider-Man action figure mixed with a lizard and has a freaking snake hand. Yeah, something like that. I just make some random things.
The plane can seat 12 different passengers, and up front is a cockpit for the pilots to fly. So let's seal up the roof of this plane, because I'm gonna simulate progressively harder crashes until it's destroyed, starting with an emergency water landing. Okay,
Not gonna lie, those are sometimes safe. Those are sometimes safe. The emergency water landing.
entire front of the plane came off, and it no longer has pilots flying it. But the rest of the plane is intact and the passengers are inside. So I then went to the store and found this giant fan. And no, not someone who watches my videos, an actual real fan that I'm gonna fly the plane into. And we're gonna see if it gets shredded. Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing right now, so please like so I don't die. Okay, it looks like we broke the fan, and my neighbors probably hate me right now. Let's see if the plane survived. Wow, that literally did nothing, and the passengers are still alive in the plane. Now I'm gonna take the plane outside again, because for this next test, I'm gonna try flying it into a tree. Uh-oh, one of the jet engines came off. Also, it lost a wing, but the passengers are still safe. So for this final test, I'm gonna throw the plane into the ground, which should definitely break it this time. Okay, how the heck did that not break? The front of the plane bent. Oh, the passengers didn't have their seatbelts on though. This is a...
If you guys are wondering if it sounds like a voice or like something sounds a little bit funny like the mic, I am trying something new. I have little buds that have like a little mic attached to it, and I'm trying that out because normally when I react to stuff, I normally use my phone speaker, and I just like have one eye reacting to it, and I have the my mouth like literally by the speaker. So I'm trying something new.
super glued Lego house, and we're gonna test how
And trust me, the audio on these earbuds suck, so it sounds a little bit funky.
strong it is against this house, which isn't super glued. So to test them, I'm gonna drop a weight on each one. First, the unglued one. Okay, now the one that is glued. Okay, the chimney bent, but the house did not come apart. So next, let's try shooting the glued house with this Nerf gun.
I don't think those are gonna work.
Okay, the only thing that broke was this plant. What about hitting it? Wow, if the world came to an end, I'm definitely living in this house. Okay, it's time to pull up to the Lego store and buy the next Lego item to glue. And this time, it's the $60 Lego Toyota Supra made from 900 pieces.
A lot of times when I get Lego sets that are cars, I end up destroying them and just remaking a whole car out of it. If you guys want me to build a car and rebuild it, please like and subscribe, because that will be a possibility. I have a whole notebook full of ideas, and I just mark them down.
Okay, this car comes with a lot of features. Like underneath the hood, there's this satisfying engine that actually works. So for this first test, let's try driving it into this concrete wall. Wow, that did literally nothing. What about launching it off this speed bump? Okay, the front of the car got damaged this time, but it still drives. I then crashed another car into it. I ran it into this tree. I dropped this rock on it. That didn't do anything either. Then I rolled it down some stairs and a wheel came off. But this next test might destroy it, because I'm gonna drop it into this fan to see if it gets shredded. Please don't do this at home, by the way.
Yeah, y'all please do not do that at home.
What the heck? The fan just stopped. Wow, the whole front of the car got cooked, but this next test will surely destroy it because I'm gonna run this Lego car over with a real car.
Well, no duh, if there's glue, it's just gonna flatten it out.
Wow, that crunching sound blessed my ears, but the car got completely flattened.
That was a bit satisfying, though.
So for this final test, let's see if it can handle getting dropped 100 times. Wow, you literally can't even tell this was a car. And for the final, biggest Lego build we're gonna glue, it's this giant Lego man made from 600 pieces. But before we do that, let's test his strength without being glued. Yeah, he did not survive that. So I then spent the next few hours building a clone version of him that's super glued. So let's try that again. He's completely unfazed. But I have many more tests planned and I won't stop until he's completely destroyed. Starting with my dog. What about bouncing him off this trampoline? Wow, his arm surprisingly came off. So I then beat him with this bat. I hit him with this massage gun. Yeah, that doesn't do anything either. And I even hit him with these nunchucks. I then threw him.
Okay, who has a pair of nunchucks just lying around their house? Someone please explain.
Against my wall. I dropped a ball on him. I even stepped on him. And that actually caused his shoulder to crack, but he was still together, so I had one final plan to destroy him. So I then took him into the middle of the desert for one final test, because now I'm gonna pull him behind this giant truck. Let's go, his head came off. We finally destroyed him. Comment what I should do next, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.